Erica, can you let it go? Can you let it?
Okay, first I would like to thank everybody for coming out to sit in on my speech. I truly appreciate it. My name is Gloria Blake, and my first speech I'm going to give is a demonstrative speech, and it's going to be on how to set up a voicemail message. Basically, what I'm going to do is explain to you how you will set up a voicemail message depending on your current lifestyle. So, for example, you might want to have your home voicemail message reflect just a personal greeting to your callers, just let them know that you're unavailable or your entire family is unavailable and that they can be reached, their call will be returned as soon as possible. You want to provide them with as much information as possible regarding the time frame that you'll be returning your call. Secondly, your work voicemail message, of course, will be set up a whole lot differently because that'll be a more professional voicemail message reflecting the type of work you do. You'll basically advise the caller that you have stepped away from your desk for a moment. If you can please leave your name, a detailed message, and a contact number, and you'll return their call as soon as possible. In that voicemail message, you want to display to your callers, letting them know your working hours and a good time that you may possibly give them a call back. The third voicemail message, of course, everyone's probably real excited about this one because it's your cell phone voicemail message. And in that voicemail message, we tend to leave a lot of goofy messages. Sometimes callers call in and they might hear some music playing in the background or what have you. But on the flip side of that, you just want to keep in mind that if you decide to set your cell phone voicemail message up like that, if you're going to use that for employment purposes, you may want to be, more discreet about how you set that particular voicemail message up. Because when an employer is calling you, seeking you out for employment, and they're hearing Jay-Z blasting in the background, they may just hang the phone up before you even knew that they even called you. So those are just a few examples that I'm going to elaborate on in this topic. The first thing you want to do is to decide on your voicemail message. Basically, what I do in my field of work, I work in an office environment. So I get a lot of calls in from patients on a daily basis. So because my schedule is so conflicted throughout the day, I'm not able to answer my voicemail calls spontaneously. So I'll leave a standard voicemail message saying to my patients, "Good afternoon, you've called Little Creek Medical Associates. You've reached the desk of Gloria Blake. I'm sorry I can't take your call at this time. If you can please leave your name, contact number, and a brief message after the tone, I will return your call as soon as possible. Our normal business hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. From that message, my callers will pretty much know that, A, I'm in the office Monday through Friday, no weekend hours. My hours are only from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., so they would expect to receive a phone call back from me within that time frame. Now, if for whatever reason, some companies will say, for example, you may work for an employee that say, okay, well, we're so busy, we don't call our customers or clients back the same day. So you may want to tell the clients in the voicemail message that, our establishment, we are allowed 24 to 48 hours to return all phone calls. So you want to try to be as specific as possible in your voicemail message just to let your clients know when to expect a call back from you. Okay, you want to make sure that your message projects the right image of you. Again, you don't want to do anything that's too graphic or too exploitive that would discourage a caller from leaving a message or and somehow or some way get offended by your voicemail message. You want to speak clearly in your message and provide enough information for the caller to respond to it. For example, the time of day that you'll be giving them a call back, a time frame in which you'll be giving them a call back. Those are things that I had went over earlier in the speech. And closingly, you want to provide a proper closure to your voicemail message. In other words, you want to say, thank you for calling, have a wonderful day, or thank you for reaching the Blake residence, you have a blessed day, or whatever your discretion is. You just want to use that closure in your voicemail message to reflect your image. Before you save a message, it is very imperative, before you save a message for a caller to listen to, that you screen your call, your message. You want to review that message thoroughly to make sure you left all the specific information that caller may need in order to provide you with the information needed to give them a call back. That pretty much